Heyo! Welcome in, welcome one, welcome all to episode 30 of the Co-Crown Podcast Mini, our Digimon Seekers podcast, looking at chapter 2-12 today. My name is Adam, of course, joined along by Miss Megmon.
Hello.
And yeah, God, it's just a big stupid robot.
Yeah, it's your favorite.
In it though.
It's your number one favorite
Okay, I wouldn't go
Digimon
that.
ever.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that
far. That statue's watching you.
I know. I
it's
do
pointing its Garuru cannon.
Gray sword.
Yeah, that too.
The cannon's more pointed to the floor.
Can't see it.
Well, I mean, the one on the picture is basically pointing at you.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
that's why I'm totally still.
Yeah.
Just smile and wave.
It's like Helgarurumon was first. You're next.
Helgarurumon?
Oh gosh. Oh no! Oh no! Hellugamon, went down first. You're next. We are 30 parts or episodes or whatever you want to into this, and this one might be the shortest one yet.
Yeah.
It really feels like this should have happened last week, but then they would have had no content, or they didn't want to make, this one is realistically only maybe 3 or 4 paragraphs long.
Yeah, and it could have, had they cut out all the shit from last week, this could have been the end of that one.
Yeah, maybe that's why last week was so repetitive, because
they were like, oh, we didn't make the word count, quick, copy paste.
Yeah. It's, oh my god, it's literally Hellugarmon gets shot by the Garuru cannon.
Yeah.
Gets frozen.
Eiji's like, oh, I'm gonna die. I feel like I'm dying.
Yeah. And then Kazuchimon tackles Omegamon and they fall into the vortex together. Yeah. And there's a whole load of, Leo, run away! And Leon's like, I'm sorry, I wanted to save you, I didn't know how. And so my phone, in its ingenious, once again did not auto update for the translation. Okay. So I had to go in and do it hit the 3 buttons.
Yeah.
And hit Google Translate. Boy, was that an experience to read.
I can imagine.
So,
because we tried translating it before when the machine translations were being weird, we were like, let's check what it says in Google Translate, and it was extra weird when we went to Google Translate.
Yeah, so for Omegamon, it keeps the attack names correct. Garuru Cannon and Grey Sword rather than Supreme Cannon and Transcendent Sword. It keeps the attack name as all delete rather than delete all. But instead of Leo, Eiji calls him Leochi. Yeah. Or Leochin. Like Chin instead of Chan, I think.
Okay, Google.
Yeah. I know, but I've seen that before. I've seen CHIN before as like a cute, sort of, it's not a suffix. What do they call it?
It is a suffix.
No, they have a word for the honorific.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, oh, Leo Chin, or yeah, Lee Chin, or it was anyway. But I was like, oh, that's so much cuter, and I get where that's like a memory of baby AG. You know? But
maybe it's a thing that children call each other instead of Chan and Go.
Might be,
maybe.
Yeah. I've never looked into it, but I know I've seen it before. But by God, yeah, it even AG's like, I'll think about giving up on code cracking
if you come back. Yeah. What a liar.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's saying that because he's about to die.
Oh yeah, that's it. And that's it. the ice, I guess, from the Garuru cannon cools Hell Lugermon off, and he reverts back to Lugermon, and he doesn't really seem to have a memory of what's happened.
Yeah.
He's all like, "What's going on? What happened?"
Yeah.
And Eiji's just like, "I don't know what to tell you," and it just ends. Like Leon
Yeah.
dies? Question mark.
Question mark,
He's
yeah.
DMIA at least.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
But is this going to be like the whole thing now? Are we going to the digital world
To
to
save
save
him.
Leon?
Yeah.
Do we get to bring Satsuki and Yulin and Marvin and
I can't see Marvin wanting to go save him.
maybe not, but
Maybe they'll piggyback on AJ's thing so they can get in and get more powerful Digimon, because Tons
yeah,
of Chaos are about that.
it's it's very interesting like to think about. Like I'm like this chapter, like Omegamon, disappears as quickly as he turned up.
Yeah, he just gets knocked into the vortex and then he just turns around and walks into it. Like,
Yeah, I
it
still
says he flees, which I don't
no
know.
no I
I
don't.
feel like he just went, I'm done here, and walked off rather than
Yeah, because
fleeing.
like they made a point of saying like anything that ends up like crossing the barrier, it deletes like without like hesitation, without any
Mm,
sort of like thought or like whatever it is you're in its way, it will kill you.
yeah.
I'm still not sure how I feel about them knowing what an Omegamon is.
Yeah, and they know it's some kind of holy night, and they know it's this and what it does and what it's for.
Yeah,
And
considering AG didn't even know Digimon were alive until 2 weeks ago.
yeah, like I know he'd know his different types and stuff, but it's not like in like a Tamers or something where it's been a card game or something. Like this is
Yeah, I
like
can't imagine.
regular people don't know what an Agumon is, it's
No, and like it's not like say Cyber Sleuth where like everybody has these. Not even no, because nobody even in Cyber Sleuth, everyone was kind of like, wait, what's this thing that Nokia has
mm,
summoned through sheer force of will?
mm.
Um,
Digimon are more so hacker related things in Cyber Sleuth, are
yeah,
they?
like they
Yeah.
are tool like in
Yeah,
it's their
like in this,
tools
yeah.
for hacking and
But regular people who use Eden
yeah,
don't
they
have
don't
them.
have them,
No.
no. So I'm trying to think like
So
yeah,
they
like
don't
not
have
everybody
anything
in
like
this
that.
universe is running around with a VPET
Yeah.
to raise these things up, and even if they did, like
When have any of the code crackers or hackers come across an Omegamon if its whole sole purpose is that and everyone stays away from the vortexes?
yeah,
So, like, there's not much known about the vortexes other than they swallow up whole things. There's not.
is that why Marvin was like stay away from the vortexes? Like did Marvin know Royal Knights live in the vortex?
And how does he know what they are too? Like,
Yeah.
it's an odd one.
Yeah, like I come away. This chapter has so little going for it. All I have to come away from it is just the story beats that just don't track,
Mm.
or the contradictions, or um
Yeah, just things that don't.
yeah. So
Yeah, it just doesn't
a whole lot of
make
sense.
sense. Yeah. And I did like that they showed it from, well, showed it. They did like a little bit of, Eiji's on the ground and he's gonna die, and he sees this happening, and Kazuchimon, pops in and,
Yeah, like he does try
tosses
to
him
put
in.
he
But
does
then it flips around and goes back a little bit to Leon
yeah.
seeing this happen and going to do it and then falling into the vortex. So you get it from
Yeah.
the two sides.
Yeah, which is like if this were an anime, it would just be one sole scene. It wouldn't
Mm.
be, like
It'd be cutting back and forth
it.
between them as
Yeah,
opposed to, yeah.
AGB on the ground. Oh no, I'm gonna die, and you'd see Kazuchimon. I must save him, and then charge toward him,
Yeah.
and there'd be that whole dramatic tension of like is the gray sword going to make contact with AG, and
Mm.
Kazuchimon would get there at the last second, and
Mm. Why Kazuchimon put the barrier up is beyond me.
yeah, yeah. I didn't see the point in putting the barrier back
It
up.
was like, he's like, oh, it's harder to get out of than it is to get into, and like it's stronger on the inside,
Mm,
basically. And I was like, well, why did you do that? And you could have just knocked him down the hole and then flew up out of it somehow. Like,
yeah,
because Kazuchimon could fly, right?
I presume.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can. He was,
He doesn't have a cool cape.
but he was like zipping around inside the warehouse, like they could only see lightning. So I
Yeah.
assume he can. And he's some kind of god. Gods can fly,
To
right?
quote Samurai Jack, I don't fly. I just jump real good.
Yeah, there you go. Jump out of the damn vortex.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was plenty of like trash data and stuff falling into it that he could climb up and,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where it's gonna go from here. I didn't expect Leon to die, at least.
No, I was like I wasn't sure how they were going to get away from Omegamon.
Yeah.
But Leon, throw going down the Mario pipe wasn't what I expected.
Yeah.
Into the hole.
That's
Um
really it though. Like there's nothing else happens.
that doesn't though, that is it. Like it's like
Omegamon doesn't remember evolving.
No.
And it just ends. Like there's no
like I want to see
there's
like
no no AG going back to the real world and telling Ryu Senji about it, or
there's none of that.
does not continue. It just stops right there.
You don't think we're starting chapter 3 next week, do you?
Well, I mean, this was Leon's chapter.
Like,
it was all Leon and Green, unless it cuts to him in the digital world somehow.
oh my god, hold on. I never even thought of. Let me have
the color scheme and everything.
Well, not even that. Let me have a look at because the tweet when they post out usually says, next week is whatever. I never even thought to look at the initial tweet and see if it said chapter 2-13 or chapter 3, or if it even says anything at all.
The new chapter.
Oh my god! So we're starting chapter 3 next week.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, this one was 12. What was the last one?
18.
Yeah.
There's a whole 6 weeks of story extra on chapter 1.
Yeah.
I wonder, is that something to do with...
Oh, next time, intermission before the new chapter?
Oh, the next chapter will release on September 16th. So, hold on.
Oh, that's like Friday?
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday.
So the usual, Saturday.
What are they talking about then?
Yeah, 7 p.m. So yeah, the usual time for us.
Yeah, but why does it say intermission before the new chapter?
I guess maybe there's going to be something during the week, or... Oh, okay. So there's an intermission on the 16th. So there's going to be something released in between, which I imagine is just going to be something of a catch-up video or something. It might not actually be a chapter.
Or the trailer.
Then the new chapter will begin the week after next.
Oh, so the new chapter will actually be
the 23rd.
23rd. Okay.
So next week we just get I guess it's just going to be one of those clip show things that the anime do when they hit the halfway point.
Maybe. Or the new trailer, maybe.
Well, they tend to release the trailer with the chapter.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but depending on what it is, I don't know if it's going to be... We might get a week's break from this.
Couldn't happen.
Couldn't have the week after when we're meant to be go. Like, we might not be doing... I don't... We'll probably be back on time to do a show on the 24th, but for the live show, but like... Could the intermission not have happened then?
Or now. They could have they could have put this chapter into
for how little text there is on this chapter, it could have been popped onto the end of last week's, and then you do your intermission today, and then you start afresh next week or something.
Yeah. That's how that could have worked, but no, it doesn't want to match up with our timing at all.
No. Here's a wild theory of speculation. Do you think they just didn't want to end the chapter on an odd number?
Probably.
Because the last one was 2-18. It was still an even number. 2-12.
Yeah, maybe.
This is episode 30. Gee, what did we watch recently where Omegamon turned up in episode 30? Just saying.
Oh god. He wasn't even worth it. Like, he could have been anything.
Oh, he could have been any Royal Knight.
He could have been any
other Digimon at all.
Anything that was slightly more powerful than them.
An Olympus 12, that would have been... Oh, no.
No, they're getting something now, aren't they?
Well, yeah, allegedly the
Yeah.
Olympus 12 are getting a new game, but
Yeah.
until I see footage or a logo or a tease of something, I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah.
Because remember, it's not Dragon Ball or it's not One Piece, so we don't get 6 games a year for this franchise
No.
unless you live in China.
Mm.
Then you get all the mobile games
Yeah.
with all the color variants and like I'm sorry, but that red Lilithmon with the blonde hair,
Mm.
oh,
Mhm.
gorgeous.
Like they
But
could.
we will never get her officially.
No. Like there's so much they could have done with this
Yes.
franchise. Like if you look at Pokemon and like now what we're doing with Pokemon Home, filling in all our dexes and filling in the Pokemon Home dex and all. Imagine having that for Digimon.
Okay. Yeah.
Collecting the Digimon across different games and having one place where you can store all your Digimon and the things
Yeah.
you could do with that. The Vital Bracelet app could have been part of that somehow, and no, all separate and none of it works.
No. Oh, God. And again, I was really hyped to be raising my Lugamon and my Shine Greymon with those dim cards, and then I remembered what a piece of shit the new app is, and I stopped caring.
Yeah, that's it. Like it's got that little mode now where they walk or whatever, but
Oh yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, it's like they go off and collect items for you. They go off and
Yeah,
do missions.
so you
Kind of
can
like that thing. Is it in Sword and Shield where you can
the
send them on
jobs.
the
Yeah,
job?
they go off and do a job and then they come back with like 10,000 XP.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, that's why I never organize my decks in Sword, because if I send them on a job, they don't come back in the same order you sent them.
Yeah.
So there's no point.
But like there's I have absolutely nothing to say for this.
No, that's it. Like we're
And
done.
there's no new fan art.
No new fan art at all. Now are we able to look
They
at the
put
fan
up a
art?
post as well, which is fucking hilarious. Hold on, they put up a post? Oh no, they didn't. Maybe I'm thinking of last week's. But I thought I saw a post saying new fan art options, but no, I must be thinking of last week's.
Maybe. I'm
So
seeing it there. Or maybe it's
no.
something else you saw it on.
So I guess if we want to show fan
Yeah,
art,
we
we'll
have
have
to
to
go.
like open up an old one and then just use the Seekers tab and hope or hashtag and hope for the best.
Yeah. We're clicking like it's not we're not even talking half an hour.
No, we're not. Like I feel like we've only been talking like 10 minutes. 18
minutes
on the button.
Right. So if we just go have a look at some fan art and then we can go.
We have comments from last week.
Oh, we have comments? Okay, let's get the comments then.
Right. Do you want to do comments and then fan art or fan art and then comments?
I will do comments first.
Okay, cool.
Because if people don't feel like watching fan art, then they can just clock out after this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Please don't, though.
Please, yeah, please don't.
Look at the art. The artists are fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I have to swap over to the other YouTube account.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's not where that button is. There we go.
There you go.
Okay. Comments. Okay, well, we can save that one for Wednesday.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Wednesday? The Tamers.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna need content. Anyway, so where oh here we are. So we have 2 comments.
Okay.
There was a name attached to that user when I saw this comment come in before. I think it was,
Started with A.
yeah, I think it was like
Clicking.
Ali something Hussein. Yeah, Ali Hussein.
Ali Hussein. We've had comments.
Yeah.
Or Ali's been in the chat before. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why
weird.
it's just showing user gobbledygook,
Yeah.
but yeah,
That's
obviously
not what it says. It's
not-
just bunch of numbers.
yeah, it's just username bunch of numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say so Ali says, also Ali, thank you for your comment.
Thank you.
As a Royal Knight disliker, that Omegamon, a Jogress or fusion Digimon, appearing alone with AG and Leon with partners that will Jogress with each other. I hope that Omegamon leaves the next part. Oh, he did.
You got your wish.
You got your wish. Also, for the missing quote-unquote gamma evolutions, it's because Bandai created new evolutions without telling Toei before being too late. Oh, we know.
Oh, yeah, we know that. Yeah.
We've discussed that in depth.
Yeah.
But
That's what we hope that the same thing doesn't happen.
yeah, we're just
That
saying
the writers now are aware that there are several other.
yeah, we're just what we were
evolutions.
at the point we were trying to make was we hope that the Lugamon, the Fenrir Lugamon Kazuchimon fusion isn't just Vital Bracelet specific because nobody told the writers of Seekers.
Yeah.
No, granted.
They did mention Fenrir in the
They
last
did mention,
chapter,
well, not
so
even
I can
that.
see that.
Oh, but not even that. We don't even know when that new Leon chip is coming out. That could be like February or March for all we know at this stage, because the Digipolice and Sons of Chaos chips haven't come out yet.
Yeah.
There's still plenty of time to do rewrites.
Yeah, there is. So they have time to do it. But I feel like there was plenty of time for Ghost Game too. And Ghost Game had already been rewritten. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell by watching it that something else was meant to happen in that show.
Yeah. I still don't trust that Hokuto was always just meant to be,
He was just walking around randomly coming across the Digimon that were attacking the world.
Yeah.
And then
was just an idiot.
And then he just showed up with got the kids to help him with his giant backpack, and that was the end of it.
Yeah.
No,
I still believe
I feel he was meant to be something more.
Yeah. And I still fall back on his trading card for that, because his trading card actively says if your opponent has 3 or more tamers in play, Hiro, Ruli, Kyoshiro, I wonder what.
Yeah.
And I'll beat that drum to death until someone officially tells me otherwise.
Yeah, but then again, they can just go, oh, they weren't talking to us because card game didn't tell us what they said.
Yeah. But you would think everything has to be signed off by someone, right? You would think there would be enough management there would be enough synergy with the franchise that if Department A wants to do, I'm not saying turn Digimon into Pokemon, because Pokemon has this problem now where the games are turning out half-baked because they
have to be on a schedule, and if it will not go past that date, they will not let it.
Yeah. But surely there has to be somebody who has to sign off on something to say, well, Department A are doing this, so B, maybe do this more in line with that, and then Department C, you take what they're doing and work with this.
Yeah. Like, Department A is doing this thing. B, don't spoil it now, please. Because then Department A is going to have to do something. And then Department C just goes off and does their own thing anyway.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't care about Digimon at all.
No.
At all.
And we have a comment from our wonderful Desmond that says, in case of emergency, call out any repetition you see. Oh, we do.
Oh, we did.
We're almost repetitious in our calling out of repetition. But that is comments.
There's nothing held for review.
No. Well, that's everything. So, so for artwork then, let me open up
5 minutes out of that.
Yeah. Let me guys, we're being stretched thin today, If we can get the runtime to at least half an hour, I'll be happy.
Don't share it yet, and just scroll down there first to make sure it's safe.
Yeah. There's
no art.
16 hours ago, we have posted the fan art submitted from September 2nd to 8th. Yeah, you did that last week.
Yeah.
We looked at that fan art.
Yeah. Maybe if you type hashtag fan art after it as well. Or will it just bring up the same posts?
Media. Oh. Someone else is they're reading the chapters, I guess, or they're doing Spanish translations of the chapters. That's fun. 211 cards. Oh, cards is something we can talk about for a minute, because there's new Seekers cards that have been announced or shown off.
Okay.
So let me just, is there any nice new fan art, or is it all fake mons and people talking about the... yeah, we've seen that. We didn't show this off though, because it didn't.
Because it wasn't posted. Because it's from the 1st, not the 2nd till the 8th.
Well, look here, we'll show this off. So we have at least one piece of Seekers fan art this week.
Yeah.
So we get this cute bit of art by Nanto Imanara, and it's got Lugamon having stolen the Tyrannomon's food.
And they're all crying.
they're all crying, and he's just a sleepy boy.
So cute.
There's the crying Tyrannomon, and he's just a sleepy boy.
I love how it specifies that they're a higher level.
Yeah.
But he took the food.
Yeah. Child and adult, level 3 and level 4. It's using the card game terms, which I think is really good. At this stage in the franchise, I don't know if I would like for them to retcon the leveling system. It would be more consistent across territories.
Yeah.
But I'm so used to Rookie Champion Ultimate Mega or Child Adult Perfect Ultimate. Which aren't even like the real names.
Yeah.
Because the way that like those are more like transliterations, because it's like it's child is more like is growth and adult is maturity. Perfect, I think, is like perfect, and then what those two stages are, they're more child and adult are more transliterations.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd like just being, oh, it's a level 3 Digimon. I don't know. It feels a bit weird at this stage, but
it's a good way to categorize them outside of what they're in, though.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So hold on, let me pull up the card game Twitter, and because I think Marvin got some cards and Yulin got some cards.
Okay.
So let's have a look-see here. Nope, that's for the reprint pack. Digimon TCG. Media. Oh yeah, Apocalypse got an awesome new card.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That art is quite bitchin'. I will show you.
Quite bitchin'.
Look at that.
Yeah,
that cool. Is good. I think we got the thirstiest Lady Devimon art the other day.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I am looking disrespectfully as all heckens.
I didn't zoom in at all.
No, it didn't. So I am awaiting. I will be getting a box of BT15, and yeah.
We'll be taking that.
For
anyone it up into a poster.
Anyone curious, what she does is, on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 2 level 6 or higher cards from among them to your hand, and return the rest to the bottom of your deck. At the end of your turn, by deleting one of your Digimon, you may play 1 Dark Master Digimon from your hand to your empty breeding area at no cost. So she's meant to interact with Paimon. Yeah. Because they're still... Because he's a Dark Master, and BT 14 and 15 are carrying on the Adventure 99 stuff. So, which, well...
And he's also the next card over.
Yeah, he is also the next card over. With some really fun artwork as well.
Yeah. Giant yowie hands.
Yeah. We got Bobamon, Lilymon X, and Rosemon X, which is like, ooh.
Oh, so cute. Damn.
Yeah, they took the dominatrix thing and just went ham with it on Rosemon X. But where Palmon and Togemon X. All right, okay, so we have new Lugamon.
Oh,
isn't that fun?
I like that.
Yeah. Doesn't cost anything to evolve from a Sons of Chaos level 2. By trashing 1 card from your hand, delete 1 opposing Digimon with 3,000 or less. If this Digimon has a Sons of Chaos Tamer in its evolution cards, draw 1 card. Which is pretty good. Then its inheritable effect is at the end of your attack, once per turn. If your opponent has 1 or more memory, you gain 1 memory. And we also get this awesome Lugarmon. So I'm really enjoying that. Someone Lugamon again when we just got one last main set. Yeah, that's how mascot Digimon work.
Yeah. How many Agumon do you have?
Right? Yeah.
How many Agumon?
How many Agumon exist in the franchise? Exactly. So
Like, how many cards does Agumon actually have, I wonder?
I do not care to count.
Yeah, but...
So here's Yulin.
Hmm,
And
here's Dern.
yeah. Mommy, sorry. Mommy. We share
You should have a whip.
we have similar hair. Um
But hers is
Manish,
Mm.
according to the novel. Shu Yulin, Digipolice, security. Play this card at no cost, so she's triggered as a security card. At the start of your turn, if your memory is 2 or less, make it 3. Main effect is Mind Link to one of your X antibody Digipolice Digimon, so Ryudamon. Inheritable effect is all turns while this Digimon is X antibody Digipolice, it gains Alliance and Reboot. I don't remember what those effects are. At the end of all turns, you may play one Shu Yulin from this Digimon's evolution cards at no cost. So you just keep cycling the Mind Link. That's how that works.
Okay.
You detach and reattach.
Okay.
So you don't cross the C line. Or the L line.
Mhm.
Then there is her Ryudamon.
Mm.
Sword coming out of its mouth.
Yeah.
Sword coming out of its mouth. I won't waste more time on the effects, but his effect works with Yulin that by placing one Yulin from your hand at the bottom of this Digimon's evolution cards until your opponent's turn end, this Digimon is unaffected by opposing effects. Yeah.
Digimon effects, yeah.
So pretty dang good.
Mm.
And then we saw the Oryumon, or sorry, Oryukenmon. No, it's just Oryumon. And yeah, that is so this confirms that this is Yulin's Mega.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it. Also is counted as X Antibody and Digipolice. So then moving on, we also have
Oh, there's a snot card, isn't there?
what?
There's a snot card, isn't there?
Is there?
Isn't there a Numamon card?
Is that a Muchomon? What? No, Muchomon is the
Akatorimon.
Akatorimon. Okay, so different from Kakatorimon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So we have these Garymon being taken away by the Claw.
They're definitely going for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have this Monzaimon X being looked at very weirdly by the original Monzaimon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he appears to be waving at it, but there's a little Numamon behind him as well.
Yeah. Does it count as
no
X antibody? It doesn't say Digipolice.
No.
So it's not Satsuki's. No.
No.
Okay. Rude.
Rude, but also interesting that they chose to put those two in.
Yeah, you don't often see Digimon interacting with their X antibody form. So there's Numamon X.
Yeah.
How much do you hate it?
I really hate it.
Is it the teeth?
The teeth. At least the teeth are like monster teeth, because the one thing I hate is creatures of any kind with straight human teeth.
With real teeth? Yeah, with human teeth. Yeah, that's fair.
But also the eye stalks and I just hate the eye stalks.
Where did the Marvin cards go? It hasn't been that long ago they showed them off, has it? That's Bombmon. One of the Gammas that we never got. Oh, here we are.
Hey there.
Okay, so here's Marvin.
That was the 1st of September.
Oh, okay.
That was 9 days ago. 10 days ago.
Well, we didn't need to fill for time.
Yeah.
So, Marvin Jackson, Sons of Chaos. Play this card at no cost if triggered from your security stack. At the start of your main phase, by trashing one machine, Cyborg Sons of Chaos card from your hand, gain one memory, main mind link to your machine or Cyborg Digimon. Then inheritable during all turns while this Digimon has machine. Yeah, it gains jamming and blocker, and at the end of all turns, you may play one Marvin Jackson from this Digimon's evolution cards at no cost. He got shown off alongside an attack card for an option card featuring Megadramon. And there is his Megadramon.
Yeah.
No Airdramon that I recall being shown off for him, because it was Airdramon first, but there's its effect. Yeah. If you want to read that, go ahead.
You've lost interest.
Yeah. I
really,
don't.
but
Oh no, there's his Airdramon. I love seeing all these Digimon among like the neon lights of of the Mind Link areas here.
Yeah.
So
Slums.
the slums, yeah. Pretty good. And then there is the effect. What's that? What was the card too high up? No, it's fine. Cool. So that's kind of it. Like BT15 is gonna have a bunch of Digimon Adventure 99 stuff. So there's probably more Agumon in there.
Yeah, probably.
Along with more Seekers stuff, the same as BT14, and yeah. That is it.
That's it.
We're done.
Hey, we got 37 minutes.
Yeah, cool.
I really didn't think we'd go that long.
No, neither did I. But that's
The chapter was so straightforward. There's nothing to talk about.
No, we
Because
have to make our own fun this week.
Yeah, like you can't even figure out where it's going from now because it's going to cut into a new chapter completely, and I don't think it's going to start back straight away with AG.
No, well, it might. I don't know. I don't know if we get Leon waking up in the digital world, or if we get AG and Ryusenji working on how to save him or something.
Or it just cuts to Satsuki for no reason and starts something new.
I would not mind if it just cut to Satsuki for no reason.
Yeah, Satsuki and Yulin get a chapter.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
Well, it probably will be bronze themed Digi-Police chapter, so I could see one of them being the forefront for it. But
yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah, we have our intermission next week. I guess we'll see what that's about. I still think it's going to be the equivalent of a clip show.
Yeah.
I don't know what else they could do.
They're gonna make you remember who the hell Satsuki is before she gets a chapter.
Maybe. Maybe like it's one of these like, maybe it's not so much like the novel equivalent of a clip show, but as it is like it's just this random chapter where Satsuki's going off on her own adventure or is doing something of no consequence. It's just there to stall for time.
Yeah.
What did they call those? Anomake? In manga, I think Anomake, something
remember.
like that. But yeah, I can't. I guess we'll see what this intermission is next week. But for now, guys, that's everything. We will not be seeing you tonight.
No, we will not.
Because our Digimon Cross Wars stream, you're watching this on Wednesday 13th. Our Digimon Cross Wars stream will have already happened. But you're welcome to come and join me over at twitch.com. /Ami Borshak for Pokemon Violet the Teal Mask.
Yes.
So, and so we will see you on Sunday for more Digimon. We'll be back with Digimon Tamers on Sunday. And we have the fallout from the battle with Beelzebubon.
Yeah. Interesting.
And Tuesday.
Sorry, I just remembered I scored those really low.
Tuesday, Miss Fan Service joins the Cross Wars team because Nene's not allowed Digivolve.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't mind it exists
by now, right?
Oh yeah, by now we'll have seen that.
Yeah,
but it's just if you should join. I know you can't join, but you should watch our Cross Wars stream to see what Meg thinks of Mervamon's introduction to the story.
You already know what I think of Mervamon.
Yeah, but I want to know.
If you've ever met me, you'll know.
No, but I want to know what you think of her personality.
Ah.
Yeah, she's more than just talking cleavage.
She's also jumping in your face with her crotch.
This is true. Sexy dynamite, baby. All right, we're out. Much love to you all. Take care, and see you soon. Say bye, Meg.
Bye, Meg. Oh.
One of these days.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Ba-da-da-da.